Can you believe that we are already a third of the way through the month? 10 days in, and we have only had one real cold day. And it's January, for goodness sake. 9 of them have been above our average high of 52 and only 1 below, and that was this past Sunday when it was 41. Today we were close to 60. We'll continue a warming trend the next few days, but we will get knocked back some as we head into the holiday weekend thanks to our cold front early Friday morning. Here's what we've got for Wednesday, the 11th day of the month. Another cold start, but it's not in the upper 20s like it was this morning, a mere low 30s, which is still cold in my book. We'll mix in the sun and clouds kind of like we did today. No rain just yet as we top out around 56 degrees. Tonight's super sunset, I want to take you back to Friday night. I know a lot of you saw this. It happened during the evening commute. It was all over town, and it was these curly Q clouds that were kind of swooping down from the sky as the sun was setting and throwing some light back up from the bottom of our screen here. This is from Dan West, one of our great photographers here at CBS 17. He was out in Spring Hope on a story, and I got a lot of these similar to this shot. And the same night, I also got a lot of moonrise shots, so we're going to kind of mix that in the rest of this week. The sun is setting, by the way, at 5:20. A little bit of housekeeping before I get into the forecast. Last Wednesday, we had some thunderstorms, and I know a lot of you came at me with, hey, is it going to snow in 7 to 10 days? Because that's what the weather folklore says. Well, for the second time this year, that is not going to work. I don't have any snow in the forecast, and we're pretty close to that 7 to 10 day period. Remember, cold front comes through and causes thunder. That cold front's going to drop in some cold temperatures. If the front's strong enough to produce thunder, it's probably because we're in an active pattern. So an active pattern means we're probably going to have another system come through, and if we've got cold temperatures, that could mean snow. So you see how the science of this works, but most of the time this doesn't work, and it's not going to work this time. But I do have some rain, so let's talk about when that gets in here. First, tomorrow, early on, we've got a mix of sun and clouds, and that's kind of what the day will be like. Very similar to today, temperature, cloud, and sun-wise. So we get through the day, not a whole lot going on. Things start to happen on Thursday, though. The morning time, we've got more clouds, maybe a speck of rain. I've got a 20% chance of rain during the day as temperatures get into the 60s. As we get into the evening, maybe a little better chance of rain, but the bulk of the rain is still back to the west. Remember, this is going to be a mainly overnight situation with the rain. 8 o'clock, we're still generally dry. Here comes that wall of water. Late Thursday, early Friday morning, might have a rumble of thunder, and you might have a little bit of that rain around early Friday morning, but most of it's going to happen while we're asleep. All of this comes with the next cold front. So ahead of the cold front, we're in the 50s tomorrow. We're around 66 on Thursday. Then the cold front comes through after that overnight rain. We cool back down into the 50s, all the way down to 46 Saturday, 50 degrees Sunday, mid-50s for the holiday on Monday, and then we're back into the 60s on your exclusive 10-day forecast. We've also got a few chances of rain next week, so our weather folklore, our hope of snow is not going to work out this time. But I tell you what, Friday, the mountains could get some snow. So